Sandy Brondello's strategy with Liberty exposes Caitlin Clark's weaknesses. Sandy Brondello entered the game with a clear plan, neutralized Caitlin Clark, and she executed the strategy with precision as the New York Liberty beat the Indiana Fever 90-88 on May 24. A frustrating night for Clark saw her still put up respectable numbers as she made 18 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds through the night, but it was still an off game by her elite standards. Additionally, New York's defensive scheme didn't just limit the 23-year-old's output, it perhaps exposed areas of her game that remain under development at the professional level. Caitlin's the head of the snake, so we have to do a great job against her, Brondello had said prior to kickoff, and her girls listened by forcing her to commit 10 turnovers and miss her first 7 three-point attempts. Generally, Indiana also struggled to find stability despite multiple comeback efforts, culminating in a narrow 2-point loss that came down to the game's final seconds, leaving them frustrated when the final buzzer sounded. The Liberty had turned to veteran Natasha Cloud to silence the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year, and she responded by making her work for every inch on the court as Clark ultimately finished shooting just 6 for 18 overall and 2 for 11 from beyond the arc. Meanwhile, the New York's trio of Sabrina Ionescu, Breanna Stewart, and Jonquel Jones showcased their championship form. Ionescu led the charge with 23 points, Stewart added 16, and Jones turned in a dominant performance, finishing with 26 points and 12 rebounds. In the fourth quarter alone, Jones poured in 14 points, more than the Fever's entire team during that stretch, as they began to race into the lead of the contest to snatch the win at the death. Despite their struggles, the Fever demonstrated resilience, especially in the third quarter. They turned a 9-point deficit into an 8-point lead entering the final frame, with Clark draining 2 three-pointers, including a buzzer beater. But it was Aliyah Boston who truly anchored Indiana's offensive surge. She tallied 23 points through 3 quarters, showcasing a flawless inside game and flourished in the pick-and-roll play. It had New York rattled as they called timeout. "Get out of your heads," the Brondello said. "We've got to stay together. Everyone's worried about asterisk out there. Worry about playing team basketball. Whatever happened before, let's get it out of our brains. The only way we do it is if we execute at a high level, the way that we're capable of." Still, the Liberty's experience proved decisive, and that's part of why they're the defending champions after all, as they recalibrated, clamped down defensively, and reasserted their control in the final minutes.